That's right.
I'm not good at math. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another game of Artifact here. My name is Sir Action Slacks, her name is Fwashi, and their name is Carnage. Here we go, we're already in the game, Fwash. Round one has already taken place. And let's take a look at these decks here. We've got, Challenger has Sunsfan's favorite deck here, the PA Money Economy Ramp.
Yes.
Sunsfan has a pretty good one himself. Keith the
Control,
Bold.
red-blue.
That's correct. Control.
Yeah, you're a big fan of Keith the Bold, isn't that right?
I sure am. I feel like we have a lot in common. You know, both big boys, both not that smart, but we both hit hard. All that
you have that one armor, right? That signifies the thick skin. Nothing can get you.
It sure does. Thanks, Watch. So anyway, what do you think about these decks? Any particular one you enjoy playing more?
My favorite's the green and black. Econ Ramp is very consistent and fun. You know, you get that Horn of the Alpha. Just a lot of ways to win the game with gold.
Absolutely, and it's pretty rewarding too when you get all that gold amassing and then you hit a couple paydays. Ugh. A lot of different choices on there. Yeah.
What do you think of this red and blue deck?
Red and blue is very powerful. Blue heroes, as you guys may have seen, have very little HP, they have very little attack, and typically they don't last that long into the game because they just get insta-killed, as we're seeing right here from this Luna. She does have a few options, though, to make sure that doesn't happen, but I like the combination between red and blue because the red heroes can soak up a lot of damage, get you to that late game, and then around 6 or 7 mana, you're popping some really powerful spells. And here's a powerful spell right now.
Haunting him.
Ventriloquy. Yes, that little horsey dance taunt.
What's the Ventriloquy card actually look at? Can we?
Oh, yeah. It is actually 3 meepos, and they're tricking these 2 guards as one steals the world's smallest treasure chest, which is a little odd, but I'll take it. This guy's also probably losing more money than they're gaining on this expenditure.
See, so, you know, there's a distraction that melee creep is now forcing Lycan to look away from Luna.
Yeah. We looked away from the whole lane just looking at the cards, so it's both effective on cards and casters. What was that?
Nothing else has happened.
Well,
so,
come on. The man's taking some time to think, Fwash. Give him a moment. It's a challenging game here. He does have a few options himself. He could play a Savage Wolf. It would probably be an okay move on this one. Savage Wolf, of course.
The Wolf would survive.
It would.
But not in this lane.
Yeah, no, definitely not. We do have a pick-off available in this lane and a payday. He could be making 8 gold right now.
8 whole gold.
But I think he probably wants to keep that. Doubling your gold is a very powerful ability. It only takes a couple hero kills to get that gold up there.
He also has an Iron Forge gold mine, Iron Fog gold mine in that lane, so he's getting more gold, so if he chooses to double it here, he'll have 18.
Now, here's a big question. Will our challenger use pick-off to clear the way for Debbie so she can work her knife on that tower, Fwash? Or would you hold it?
He's going for the Debbie.
He's going for Debbie.
Debbie getting in on that tower with working that knife.
Fwash, please.
That's what it says. I'm reading the card.
All right. He is going to lose the Rix, but luckily for him, Rix does have a passive ability, the Relentless Rebel, as he will be back in the next swing of things. So not the worst, and he gets some significant tower damage. As you guys know, this penalty, -10 for our champions. Any tower damage is pretty significant.
Yeah. Rix will be back.
He will be back.
It's like the Arnold of the artifact world.
Indeed.
So.
Except a wolf.
Except a furry, you know.
Hey, how dare you? Washi, please. All right, so our things that we have going on in this lane, of course, a creep going in lane 1, getting some buff from that Lycan's Feral Impulse, +2 on that Crepe. So doing some damage there, but he's deciding to defend that middle lane. You think that's a good idea, Fwash?
Let's see. Well, right now our challenger is looking pretty good once I can move this lane. In that mid already with 2 heroes there. It's hard to say who's exactly winning right now. I feel like both Sunsfan and the challenger are matching, you know, and kind of just like seeing which lane has better, turns the tides for them, and then really start focusing resources there. But our challenger is going to put the wolf down.
Now, a slight mistake here, Fwash. Putting the wolf to your left would allow him to get Feral Impulse, which would make him stronger. Goodness gracious!
You know, it doesn't even matter because Lycan's dead anyway, but
so
his wolf remains.
It does. The wolf, his little son, fights for his dead father. Good for him. This is a very emotional time at Artifact, everybody. Hope you're all enjoying the lore from the line. They do not seem to be. Can I give a thumbs up for lore?
Yeah, lore.
One guy. My man. Yeah, 2 guys. All right, they love the lore out there. So, Fwashi, middle lane looks like a complete slam-a-jamma in here. A lot of stuff going on.
At least these heroes are dodging the Bristle, though, because as we know, that Bristleback has that passive that lets him gain 2 armor with every hero he kills.
Ooh.
Right now, he's only smacking creeps.
Yep. Been pretty lucky with that so far. Great point. 10 gold here is a possibility to use a payday. Remember, the most expensive and the best items in the game are 25 gold, so
That's
wouldn't
right.
quite make it yet.
I think he doesn't want to use the payday here. He still has Debe in the last lane.
Debe.
And Debe is a black card, and payday is a black card as well. Deb is a black hero.
Yes.
It is a black card.
Yes.
It's the only black card that our challenger has in his deck.
Indeed. So
And
it
if
would.
he doubles after that iron gold mine,
Yes.
he's gonna have 13 gold. What's 13 times 2, Slacks?
Yeah, that's a big number.
That's like the super sweet number. You get 26 gold, and that's just enough to buy the big old item, though.
That is correct. Hey, look at that. Nice move there with a Phase Boots purchase. Phase Boots puts 4 health, but it also lets you swap, which is what we just saw. As you guys know, getting in front of another hero as a bristleback is your ultimate goal. Every time you kill somebody, you get 2 armor. So PA's not really the one that he wanted to go in front of right there, because he's going to take significant damage. But at the same time, he still gets a kill. And here we go. As you said, it's Deba.
Big payday. It's time to get.
Now it does round down, doesn't it? So it could be 24.
What are you talking about?
13 times 6,
Jesus
rounded
Christ.
down, could be 24.
There are some cards that do round down on gold, yes, but double is always double.
Oh, wow, I'm learning a lot today here, Fwash. Get a little bit of more mana, now 7 mana on this last lane, and the payday is available. Will he do it? This could be a game changer if he hits payday.
Payday, payday.
If he hits payday, it could be 25
Play
gold.
louder, pay.
Payday,
He's reading it.
payday,
I see
payday
him
for
mousing it
payday.
over.
He's looking at it. He's thinking about it. Oh, he's gonna
no,
pass.
he's going greedy.
If there's an
If there's a
abyssal
Horn of
blade in
Alpha.
there, oh, we're gonna
He
laugh
is going
at
to
him.
be sad.
I won't be sad. Let's see if that non-greed pays off. Oh.
He could have gotten a Vesture of the Tyrant, which is something we haven't seen yet.
No, it is a very good
It
card.
basically turns heroes into Ricks.
That's right.
Gives them armor.
Not only that, but it does something very rare. It gives your tower armor.
That's true.
Plus 3 armor for a tower. Yeah, now, Flush, I know you don't think that sounds too good, but creeps only do 2 damage. So it means that these creeps that spawn, they literally do no damage to your tower. It's unbelievable.
Literally no damage.
Literally no damage.
All right, Luna's getting a lot of stacks on her Lucent Beam right now. That's her reactive ability, so before the action phase of every turn, she just randomly does 1 piercing damage to one of the enemies.
Yep, and it builds up. The main goal with the Luna is make sure that she never dies. So you just want her stacking those so that that great eclipse at the end. Let's check how many charges she has, in fact. Already 5!
Another
Is this
math question
real?
for you. 5 times 3, what's that?
Oh man, I don't even know, Fwash.
You don't have to round down either. That's 15 damage, and he
Wow, that's a lot of damage. All right, spread apart by 3 separate instances every time they attack. Let's take a look at this middle lane. So many red X's. That means that things are going to die. And yeah, you guys want some tips here? Some things that I never do? Check out something like this, the combat preview. You can see where the damage is coming from. -8 from Bristleback already has some damage there, so very interesting stuff. You should use that when you're doing mathematics, because Lord knows I'm not good at it.
Oh, here's the eclipse. Both
Wow.
heroes die, and now it's like a free lane, and that greed might not be hanging off here.
Not too great, not too great. Especially with these red mist pillagers. Every time they hit the tower, they multiply. There's 2 directly hitting the tower, which means 4 next time. Am I right on that one?
That's
Fud?
right.
All right, great. And that means that we're definitely going to see a lethal blow in the next lane unless something truly magical happens. Although the key of magic is here. He's actually going to leave that Zeus, and he assumes this lane is safe, our big boy Sunsfan.
Yeah, what's the key of magic?
The key of magic is this card. 7 mana is
7
already
mana.
available. If he puts 1 blue hero in that last lane, he could save it. But of course, he doesn't have a blue hero available. What am I
I
saying?
am very confused by what you're talking about right now.
Oh, there is no what? Oh, wrong guy.
That's right.
Listen, I don't obs this game a lot. I'm a player, gosh darn it. I'm the best there is. So yeah, my apologies. I got a little confused there. I thought our challenger had the blue deck, but I was a little backwards there. So no, he can do absolutely nothing. Do not put that PA in the last lane.
Just give it up. Don't-
Give it up. He has not given
Oh,
it up.
no.
He's a man of
You know what he's
stalwart
looking
conviction.
at? He wants that value payday. He puts PA in the last lane, and he's like, oh, I'll get some gold in the first lane. I'll kill Luna.
Does Payday still exist? Oh my god.
Payday
he
still
never used
exists.
it. All right. Okay, so yeah, he does have a hand of God here, so he can save that creep. I wouldn't recommend it, but sort short. That is very. Can you say that three times fast?
Short. Yeah, no.
Sort short. Thanks a lot, devs here for us casters. Sort short.
Short. Congratulations.
Coming out here, a little bit of extra damage on that tower. So you're the challenger here, Fwash. How do you save this game here? What do you do?
Let's see. Where do you want to win as the challenger? You're looking at the first lane. You're going to kill off the Luna if you want to sustain. Like you said, Hand of God is something he has available, but maybe he wants to start developing another wolf in this lane.
Yeah, that would be a real good move right here, especially next to the Lycan.
Yeah. That's right. Got to keep up with the lore, the theme. You know, Lycan's got to be next to his boys.
Oh my God! Look at that. His boys have arrived, and now he's doing. Oh no, gracious!
No. Goodbye.
Maybe that was bad. You don't listen to Fwash. That was all
Goodbye, good boys. Problem is, it is turn 7. There is Echo Slam available. That's the power of the red-blue control deck. You know, you always have to look out for those big spells coming right after turn 6.
Absolutely.
And once you have a lane that's too wide, that Echo Slam is just going to punish you the wider that lane is.
Yep. So brutal hit there with that Echo Slam, taking out a lot of people, and Hand of God is still available, but it's really all that he's got. He's got to get these black heroes that have his really good spells. Reptile Convoy could be pretty strong here if he puts that bad boy down. Of course, that one has a passive. It takes plus X attack, where X is equal to half your gold. Basically, half of your gold is an attack. So he can put that down in this lane right now, use Payday in the next lane, and possibly do some major damage.
Ooh, the Swapperoo from the phase boots equipped on Bristle, and now that means that Rix is going to die and Bristle's going to get another 2 armor. Unless he decides for some reason to do Hand of God, which he should not do. No. Rix is not worth saving. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
We won't miss him.
Interestingly enough here, Sunsfan has been saving Earthshaker's passive ability, which is Fissure. It will stun all of the enemy neighbors, so all 3 guys that could possibly be in front of him. Wants to make sure that he saves that.
Here comes another one.
Even more Red Mist boys coming out.
Units. They're not, you know.
What?
Boys?
I'm not saying B-O-Y. I'm saying B-O-I. B-O-I. My boys.
Your boys.
All right. Red Mist units coming out here.
So they're going to start multiplying in that mid lane, too, if our
Yikes.
Our challenger isn't careful.
All right, challenger. I think you only have one move on this one, and that would be the Steam Cannon. It would allow you to get some damage on some other lanes. This one is just as gone as possible.
Yeah, just abandon all hope here. PA shouldn't be here. This was a mistake.
Well, I mean, at least he gets to use the Steam Cannon, potentially. He's going to actually use Payday, though. That's 30 gold, so that Reptile Convoy is going to be hitting pretty hard. 15 damage now. And he also has Coup de Grace, so he could decide to kill something. He's going to go ahead and just get a little bit more gold. Why not?
Sure.
Throw a Debbie Hammer in there. Throw a no accident.
Debbie Hammer, one of those
little guys here, or units, if you were.
So PA is unfortunately a bit stranded here, surrounded by pillagers. We'll see what comes up in our challenger shopping phase. Unfortunately, not a horn right away, but he could buy the Red Mist Maul, see if it's right behind that weapon there.
Yep. He does have plenty of money, or will he save it? Oh! One gold away from the... Oh, no, that's gotta hurt.
Painful.
Yikes. All right. Well, you guys might be wondering what are they so upset about. He had the Apiosis Blade. It cost 25 gold. Don't laugh when I say the name, please. And it is an incredible item. It's a game-changing one. Only 1 gold away there. What a shame. But anyway, he decides to put Deborah in that first lane there, blocking up some damage, getting some crepe, and looking pretty good.
Yep, and this is getting really scary now. It's turn 8. Sunsfan has 2 Time of Triumphs in hand, and he could get value out of both the mid lane and the first lane.
That's right. But he does not have the ability to play those in lane 1. No red hero there.
No red hero.
He will be able to use Thunder God's Wrath, which would insta-kill our girl Deba. He does have a little bit of time here. He did not use Thunder God's Wrath instantly, so our boy could drop the Thunder Hide. He decides to drop the Reptile instead.
Ooh, I like this play because now Sunsfan swapped Zeus in front of Lycan. And Zeus has a passive, so if he decides to cast that Thunder God's Wrath, that Lycan's going to die too.
That's correct.
He's going to go ahead and just do just that. So painful.
Yeah.
3 heroes going down from 1 Thunder God's Wrath.
Oh, that's rough. But hey, he gets a Zeus as a consolation prize, so that's not too bad.
That's true, yeah.
So in that moment, Fwash, he could have dropped this Rev Tail. Sure, it's doing 12 damage. It is killing Zeus, but he could have dropped a Thunderhide Pack. That would have also killed Zeus in that scenario, and it would be doing siege damage.
Yes, he desperately needs siege to hurt this tower a little bit more because it's the lowest one he has on Sunsfan's side.
Yep, with 6 siege damage, it would have been almost dead in the next round. So see what happens here. He does get to go first, and he's gonna choose Hand of God.
Oh, but here's the Fissure.
Yeah.
And the thing about Fissure, that's gonna stun your units, so they can't attack, they can't use spells, they can't use their abilities, and Chen is not able to now take one of those creeps.
Yeah, well, he gets to say that for next time. Stealing one of those fantastic Red Mist Pillagers would have been really good for Chen. We'll probably be seeing that next time. But for now, the Time of Triumph comes out, and that, ladies and germs, is quite the card for the red deck.
Indeed, and because these units, even though they're damage immune, these two heroes now have Siege. Siege +4, so they're doing 8 damage to the tower, even though Chen and that creep are blocking them.
Yep, that's right. If you ever get confused on where damage is coming from, don't forget you can hover over it and see it at any time, as we just saw there. And this lane is just a complete disaster. I don't even want to look at it. Let's look at a different, look away from this lane.
Let's look at Keith.
Oh, Keith the Bold. Oh, baby, that's Fighting Instinct, one of the greatest cards in this game.
Look how large Keith is. He is punching a centaur and making him look like a puny little man.
Indeed. Let me explain this for you, ladies and gents at home. +1 attack and +1 armor for 5 mana. Now, I know it doesn't sound great.
It has potential.
It has a lot of potential, though. You can +1 armor is nothing to shake your fist about. Again, these heroes that have such great stats, like my boy Keith the Bold here, he has so much health, he has so much damage. Of course, the 3 cards that come with him aren't going to be great, but if you can use them, you might as well.
Yeah, Keith's kind of like a discount Axe.
Very discount.
Very discount.
Quite,
like
you know.
Axe's cousin half removed.
Yes, almost like an impersonator on Hollywood Boulevard of Axe. It's not good. But spending all the money, now the Reptile Convoy has 0 damage. Let's see what he bought here. Just a bunch of poaching knives. That's concerning. That's not good.
It's unfortunate. It's not what he wanted to see. He wanted to cycle through that middle shopping phase to try and get the Horn of Alpha or Apotheosis Blade to show up, but all he got was
poaching knives.
Poaching knives.
But they're very nice, though. They do give +2 attack, so that's a benefit here. Here we go, 20 damage on that Chen. Now this is his chance. If you're this guy, you probably want to use Holy Persuasion right now.
Yep, you can take away one of those Red Mist Pillagers, and since there's no creeps on Sunsfan's side to block it, it's going to be guaranteed hitting that tower.
Yep, and then he gets to have him for his own. That's a very powerful creep. I sure hope that he hits that first. And he will not. He will never be. Our boys.
Being up here is just, you know, having your hopes dashed every time.
You know, it's okay.
Gotta get used to it.
We've seen a lot of great challengers here today.
Indeed.
And there's still a very good chance this guy can still win. The siege damage is extremely powerful.
And you know what? It's actually a better move to hold on to that Holy Persuasion.
You think so?
You want to try to use that maybe as late as possible in case, it kind of just threatens Sunsfan. It's like, hey, I've got this ability. Unless you can do something about my Chen not using it, you might want to reconsider putting down a really fat minion that I can just yoink away for free.
Absolutely. Well, we do see this card out here from Sunsfan, so he's just waiting for that bad boy.
Time.
He probably is, he's a real sicko, so he probably is waiting for Holy Persuasion to be used before he uses this card.
That's right. That would be an extra...
Just completely unnecessary roughness, what we've come to expect from Sunsfan. So we'll see if our challenger gets destroyed. He could put on the poaching knives, though.
Yes, that is true.
He'll just decide to use it.
Yeah.
All right. So Chen now, if he steals that Red Mist Pillager, it's going to go right in front of Earthshaker. How do I know that? Anytime that a creep is summoned, it must go in front of a unit, or it can go on either side if there is no unit. But since Earthshaker is right here, if he decides to grab that creep, it is going to go right in front of him.
Right. And since... yeah. Little swap over because he wants to get more damage onto that tower as soon as possible.
Now that might have been a mistake if our challenger, Chen, Sunsfan, give him one more round. Chen, you're gonna want to use that Holy Persuasion, my friend. No.
No, Chen.
No, Chen. Oh, I was about to say that would have opened him up to lethal damage if he had done that, opening Chen up to be able to hit that tower. So, unfortunate there. 47 damage coming out on this Ancient now. Don't forget, there's 2 ways to win Artifact. You either take 2 towers or you take an Ancient.
Yep. If you consider the Ancient a tower, you know, like, isn't it like a, what's the lore?
It's below the tower, you know? The tower is like, it's like a cap on an exploding bottle of soda. And the Ancient is now leaking out, exposing itself. That is a lot of Red Mist Pillagers, ladies and germs.
Goodness.
Holy moly.
As you guys might know, there is no limit to your board size in Artifact.
That is correct. One of the reasons Mr. Garfield himself wanted to have a digital card game is because of many ideas where an insane amount of cards might need to be used. And I don't know, we've been having a lot of math talk so far, but I'm seeing 13, 16, 17,
So
22 units on this last, things ain't good.
Force maybe a draw if he puts all his heroes in the first lane, and his creep's doing 6 damage anyway, regardless of whether it gets blocked or not. And that tower's gonna pop for sure, but unfortunately, our challenger's putting 2 and 2.
Yeah.
And it's quite possible that Sunsfan's just gonna go ahead and win in the first lane. He just needs 4 more damage, and he has some good items and skills on his hand right now.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate. Again, in this game, little mistakes add up. If he had that Thunderhide 2 rounds ago, this tower would already be down. He could be using this new Thunderhide that he just got to take this tower over here, and this would be a much different story. But those mistakes are adding up, and things are looking pretty tough for our challenger, especially considering we probably have lethal damage here with the blades coming out.
Yep, all the blades, and Sunsfan's just gonna, you know, be his evil self, you know, cast some Thunder God's Wrath, kill Debbie just because she lands, unfortunately, in front of the Zeus.
My sweet Debbie. So, best course of action here, 10. He's got to put down a creep, I would say, so he just has to put down Thunderhide back just to block a little bit of damage. He's going to play it a little risky here.
I think ideally you still would want to spend the lower mana cost cards, like a Savage Wolf, before you devote like 8 of your mana to a Thunderhide pack. If anything, sometimes I also just wait until they have lethal and then figure out, you know, what tools I have to stop them having lethal.
All right, well, there you go.
Here's the Thunderhide.
I can actually agree with this, because if you spend Savage Wolf, you don't have enough mana for anything else. You might as well get that siege damage out there, but we'll see what happens there. 7 damage on that tower for victory. He's only missing 11 or 4.
That's right, 4 damage.
Thank you very much, Foshy.
But he's got that phase boots still swiping in, and he has, let's see, what weapons does he have?
He does have 1 blade, which would give 2 attack.
Still not quite enough.
He's not going to use it.
1 damage, or yeah, if he equips that blade, he's 1 damage away.
1 damage away, which could be pretty bad. He will have 1 HP on that tower after the next phase, so we'll see what happens.
See if there's anything else he can do here.
Oh, boy.
Cunning plan to draw a card.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Sure.
You got a, what was that, a Tower Barrage?
Ooh.
Unfortunately, these are some tanky enemies,
yeah,
so
these are
that's not going to do anything for him, and he has no mana.
Late game boys here. Sunsfan actually not going to equip that blade and let it sit at 3.
Let's get to
probably because he knows he's going to win in this lane. But
yes,
we do have coup de grace, which could save his life. Now, challenger, coup de grace, my boy. It instantly kills a hero. It don't matter if Bristleback has 8 armor. It don't matter what his health is. He sliced, he diced, and he says good night. Beautiful.
Oh, no.
Oh,
but
well,
unfortunately.
Oh, it's perfect damage.
Yes.
Yikes.
Earthshaker has 8 attack, and the health of the tower is 8.
Yeah, what a shame. So that'll be lethal damage. He's already exposed Ancient in the last round, but he could Fountain Flask that creep, and he will do exactly that. So actually a very close game. That tower only has 7 HP in that first round.
See, they are, you know, drawing in this lane, but unfortunately Sunsfan's already taken down that 3rd one, and our challenger still had 1 more to go.
Woo! All right, that is about as close as it gets there. Sunsfan getting a win there against those big ol' alphas, and our challenger doing quite a good job giving him a run for his money. Can we get a round of applause for our challenger who came very close to that